What's going on, guys? Jonathan Bird here, the Road to the Platform series. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 biggest mistakes that beginners make. I'll probably break this up into a two-part series. The first big mistake that most beginners make are they sacrifice form for immediate strength gains. Now, initially a lot of guys will be able to be stronger by having crappy form. Knees coming in on the squat, squatting high, bar rolling around, butts coming off benches, feet kicking to side, swinging curls. You name it, I've seen it. And I'm sure you guys have too. And in fact, at one point I was very guilty of this. I used to have the world's biggest problem with my butt coming off the bench as a newbie learning to lift and trying to just be as strong as possible. This is only counterproductive for you guys to gain strength. If you focus on form early, you will continue as you progress. The big issue a lot of people, get is that we're in an immediate society. We want immediate gratification. In weight training and lifting, it just doesn't happen. It takes time. You have to make progress, and progress sometimes comes slowly. Even top level powerlifters all videotape their lifts, critique their form, trying to find what's wrong. You ever see an Olympic lifter? They've got 4 or 5 cameras on them at a given time, trying to find that exact form to do it correctly each time, every time, over and over again. And a lot of beginners just sacrifice that. The second thing that I want to harp on is the value of reps. You see this way too many times. Beginners come into the gym and they're just looking to max out. They'll come in and work up, warm up, and then we're going to do singles at 95%, and they'll miss. You just can't do that. Even look at the legends of powerlifting. Bill Kazmaier, Ed Cowens. Those guys. They had rep cycles. They had series of weeks where they did 10s, 8s, 6 for reps. You just can't. You can't go in there and say, all right, I'm going to max every day of the week, especially as a beginner, because one, your form's not going to be perfect, just like we just talked about. Two, it's not going to help you build that base strength. As a beginner, you have to worry about building a big, strong base to work off of. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't max at some point. Whatever your training program or style is, may lead to that, in 10 or 12 weeks. But pretty much every quality program is going to have you doing some sort of repetition, and it's invaluable for you as a lifter to get those reps in, to build some base strength. So, just to recap, part 1 of this series. 1, focus on your form. Develop your form, get stronger that way. 2, do some reps. Don't be scared to do a couple sets of 8 every now and then. It will help build some strength. Your core will get stronger, your overall lifts will increase. It will translate. Trust the process. Until next time, on part 2 of this series, the Road to the Platform.